So now let's just link all these files together. So we've got our main.html, our script.js, and our style.css. What we want to do is inside the HTML, we are going to say, this is where my script is and this is where my style is. Please use them inside of this sheet. So one way we can actually do code is you can just write a script tag, and then you can actually just start coding right here. So you could go like, let my var equal 10, and it's actually going to declare a variable called and set it to 10. So you can just keep going. You could write a function here, like function, and that is one way I could do it, right? If I wanted to use this function, I could technically code it inside of here. Now, a better way to do this is we're actually going to get rid of this, and we're just going to have this all in the same line. And we're going to put a source. So we're going to say, instead of actually writing the code out in the HTML, go to this here, copy paste everything, and just inject it between these two lines here. So it's basically going to copy everything inside the JavaScript file, and it's going to put it right there. So how we're going to do that is we're going to say script source equals then the name of the file. So myscript.js. Okay, so now we have our JavaScript file all linked up. I'm just going to throw it up in the header there. The next thing we're going to want to do is link up our style sheet. So in order to do that, I'm going to do link rel equals style sheet. So it's just saying the relationship of this link is a style sheet, which is what CSS is. Then href, so the actual file is going to be my style.css. And I just close that off there. So that's just linking up the style sheet. It's basically saying apply this color scheme and all this formatting to this entire document. So now if I go into here and I start saying, you know, maybe, what did I call that? Button 1, I think, just B1. So B1, maybe I say background color is blue. If you look on the left here, that button is actually going to turn blue. So that means that that is hooked up and working okay. So I've said B1 is equal to blue, so this whole button is going to turn blue. I've said whenever this button is clicked, I want to use something called myFunction. And since we have some JavaScript up here that has a function called myFunction, it's just going to do this console log hi. So when I click the button, it's just going to console log it here in the browser. So now we have everything hooked up. So we can start writing some JavaScript, we can start writing some CSS, and it is all going to affect this HTML document.